Hello and welcome to another video. So I've got another voiceover video for you today. So this is going to be a time-lapse video and I'm hoping to keep it fairly short. So this week I am planning out the week of December 7th through the 13th, and this is the second week of my participating in the Plannable December Planner Challenge. So for this week the prompt was cookies and cocoa. And one of the things I knew I wanted to do this week was to make sure I used my Merry and Bright sticker book. So that sticker book and some of the things I find in there will ultimately inspire this spread. But first I have to go in and date my planner. So I'm using these wreath date dots from the Memory Keeping Happy Planner sticker book, one of the dates and holidays ones. I've been really loving this book. It has made dating my planner very easy, very neat, very uniform. That being said, I am very excited to be moving into a dated planner come 2021. So I get those wreaths down. They alternate 3 different shades of green. It starts with this like middling bright green, then it turns into a darker like evergreen kind of green, and then there's a very bright green. Oh, and then an even brighter green. So I guess there are 4 kinds of greens that these wreaths are made out of, but it works. And I really wanted to start leaning into Christmas. So I feel like my previous spread was wintry with this weather theme, but it was not Christmas, and I really wanted to play up the Christmas kind of elements in this spread. So I start with this full box up at the corner that says Warm Wishes. And that's the cocoa. So this Merry and Bright sticker book had a lot of mugs with like drinks in them, and you could interpret what drink is in there however you want. There's not actually anything, I don't think, that says it's hot chocolate or cocoa, but it worked well with the theme I was working with and the prompt that I was trying to kind of work in. So I used that, and then I got this long red box to just have a place to mark to-dos and things that I want to get done in this week. Since I filmed this video, I've actually started to list some mail in that section. Like right now, most of that list is just me keeping track of things that I ordered, especially during like Black Friday and Cyber Monday sales that I'm waiting to get in, because mail has really, it's taken a while to get here, and I've already had one package get lost earlier in the month. I had a sticker ordered that shipped out November 9th, was never ever scanned into the system, has not gotten here. It's December 5th. I don't think I'm ever going to see it, and that makes me pretty sad. So I just wanted to keep track of all my packages. Alright, so I got that there, and then at the bottom I just kind of lined up a few more mugs of what seems like hot cocoa. That's what I'm calling it. That's the story I'm sticking with. And then across the top I'm adding this washi strip sticker, and that is striped with various reds and blues and pinks and kind of like a tannish beige color. So I put that at the top just to tie in some of the color from the sidebar. I had no idea what I was doing for this spread. I had no idea what I was doing this week. I mean, I had a few things mapped out like meetings, but honestly not much to plan. So I had some ideas of stickers I wanted to use, and I tried to make them work. At the end of the day, I think this spread is, it has its good elements and its bad elements. Some like sections of the spread, and I'll point them out when we get there, are a hot mess. Others, I really like how they came out. So this was a big experiment. I also feel like I don't know how to work with these colors. Like, there's almost too many of them on the page, and I could not get them to work in a way that felt integrated and not like Christmas just threw up on my planner. But it is what it is. Christmas threw up on my planner, and I'm alright with that. So at the top I put this like monthly box, and I covered the notch in it with this heart foil sticker to mark a meeting that I have on Monday. And also at the bottom I put a checklist. And then I'm following up with another checklist on the 10th. Another weird thing about the Merry and Bright sticker book is that there are a ton of these little like box checklist stickers. So many of them. Like, so many of them. And on the one hand, I like a good checklist sticker, but on the other hand, I hate how almost every single one of them has this little header at the top. Because then I have to like label every single one or put something there, otherwise it's a weird block of color. I don't know. I feel like the Merry & Bright sticker book has a lot of functional stickers, which can be good, but at the same time, the shapes of them are just kind of weird. Like, you only get 3 checklists here, and so you have to add other checklists, and I wish they just were bigger checklists or they didn't have that thing at the top. I don't know. I'm just really not feeling them. But I put one on Thursday because I did need something to write down a few to-dos. And then I love a good wide like weekend double box. I just love to have a place to mark things to do on the weekend that don't necessarily line up to a particular day. So I put that things to do over on the far right, and it has the little mug that says warm wishes there again. So I kept that element going. Then I added this full box sticker, and here I'm bringing in the idea of cookies because like the whole prompt is cookies and cocoa, and I have all these mugs that clearly incorporate the cocoa, but then I had to figure out how I wanted to incorporate cookies, and so I did it in part with this full box here. I thought that this like polka dot confetti kind of looked like sprinkles, and then this snowman here, the way he's kind of sketched in, he could be a cookie. Like maybe it's a real snowman like made out of snow, or maybe it's a snowman someone iced onto a cookie. So that's my interpretation. This snowman is a cookie face. Any polka dots on here are sprinkles, and those are the cookies to complement the cocoa. So that was kind of how I interpreted the stickers I used and the theme for this week. So then I put Celebrate the Season as a full box layered on top of the confetti sticker, because at this point I had kept almost everything inside the boxes, and I was like, wow, I really need to add some more variation. Then I moved in, started to add more decoration. So Wednesday I added this little mistletoe sticker and another snowman sticker. I marked that technically on the 11th there's a faculty holiday party, but I filmed this a long time ago and now we're actually remote, and COVID cases in the area continue to go up, so I doubt we will do anything at all. There was a small faculty gathering a few weeks ago that was outside, and everyone wore masks and were careful to social distance and stuff. I didn't make it to that one. I figured something like that was how this event was going to go, but I doubt it. So it's there, but I'm not going to go if anything happens, which, like I said, I don't expect anything to happen. Then on Tuesday, I went in with another little checklist box. Added a checklist strip on Wednesday. Another snowman made his way over on Saturday. These stickers are so cute. The little snowman. I like them. I think I used almost all of them in this spread. And then I wanted a big piece, like something that was going to take up space. So I got this hot cocoa mug and I stuck it on Friday, just kind of at an angle to add a bit more, I don't know, like a larger decorative piece. And then I added more of the mistletoe, and I decided that I actually wanted to line up the mistletoe all the way across the top. So in all of the remaining space over on Friday and Saturday, I add a little mistletoe sticker, and I really like how that piece came out. At this point, I realized that I was starting to put down so many decorative stickers because it felt like I didn't have anything to do this week. And honestly, I'm doing this voiceover on December 5th, only 2 days before the week starts, and it hasn't built up much. Like, there's just not much happening. I'm working remote. I only see 2 classes a day, and that's it. And I'm just trying to stay inside, and yeah, so there's not really much going on. So it doesn't end up being like too big a problem that I do use so much decoration in this spread. But basically most of the top third, sometimes top 2/3 of this spread is just decoration. And then I put a lot of lists towards the bottom. And then here on Thursday, I put this large dot grid box because I realized that the one thing that was happening on Thursday that was a pretty big deal is that December 10th is my 4-year anniversary with my boyfriend. So we'll have been dating for 4 years on December the 10th, and I almost forgot to leave enough space to actually write that in because it's not a to-do, so I didn't want to put it on that little red to-do list box thing. So I ended up using that green dot grid sticker. I added a random half box over on Sunday just to have more of the polka dots because those are my confetti elements for this particular prompt and I didn't have enough on there. These snowmen here with the heart, they're so cute, and I should have put them over by the mistletoe, but I didn't see them before I added those other snowmen, and so those are the only snowmen that don't make it into this spread. I use them in my daily, I think. And so this spread is shaping up. I was also like very obsessed with filling in all the space. Usually I leave like space to just write on the planner paper without like a checklist or anything like that. But for this spread, I was just really wanting to fill in spaces. So I kept putting stickers down long after I think I should have stopped putting stickers down. I added some more confetti sprinkles on Tuesday, and then I found these hexagons, and I have never worked with hexagons before, but I decided to try. So I used them and like offset and stacked them on Friday to add little, I don't know, I didn't know how to use these hexagons because honestly they're a little too small to write almost anything, and these aren't even the smallest hexagons. Like these are the smallest hexagons that I felt comfortable writing in, but they are not the smallest hexagons that came in the sticker book. We'll see more later. I decided to lay down way too many hexagons in this spread. I put some on Monday as well. Ultimately, I used those hexagons to mark my YouTube videos and some bills. So I have a plan with me going up on Monday, and then on Friday, I hope to get out my Fairloo unboxing for November, but I don't think it's going to happen. My tracking has not been updated yet, so when it does get here, it's probably going to be after that Friday. So I put those in. I like the way the design of the hexagons kind of balance each other out on the 2 pages. But then I got a little weird with my next set of hexagons, so we'll see that here in a minute. The bills that I marked on Monday were my credit card payment and my student loans, both of which already got taken out of my account, but I just needed something to write here. Like I said, not much happening, nothing to do. A meeting on Monday. That's about it. And then I have a checklist down at the bottom that even on December 5th, I still have like one thing that I've added. So yeah, pretty blank, but that's all right. I made sure to fill it up with stickers. And then I add this little half box here to mark that we're technically scheduled to have a strings and choir concert at my school. Now that we're remote, I have no idea what is going to happen. If that's going to happen, if they're going to do something online, or if it's just completely canceled. I have no idea. But I wanted to mark it just in case, because if it was happening, I wanted to make sure that I attended at least a little bit of it, especially if it was being streamed. Now I'm flipping through my dates and holidays sticker book because I knew that there was a script sticker in there that said anniversary, and that's what I wanted to mark on the 10th. So I found the script sticker. It was in gold foil, and then I added with these big like letters the number 4 and then TH for 4th, and so it says 4th anniversary in that box right there, and I really like how that came out. I was a little skeptical of the fact that the TH was as large as the number 4, because you know how the little, I don't even know what it's called, like the th or the erd in like numbers, 3rd, 4th, 2nd, when you write it, the letters are usually a superscript. They're like smaller, and so for a while it was looking a little awkward to me that this TH was as big as the number 4, but I've gotten used to it, so it worked out. I just really wanted that particular event to be like really pretty and really big. Like that was the biggest thing happening on Thursday, was that I wanted to keep that in mind. And then on Wednesday, I add 1 more cup of hot cocoa. And then I think a full box. Yeah, this full box that says to do and has the line grid thingy in the middle. And I almost lifted it because I thought that it was a little too close to the car insurance box, the black to-do list on Tuesday. But then I couldn't get it back up off the page, so I left it as is. Then on Tuesday, I added 1 more full box, this pink one that has the dot grid in the middle. That is a lot like the green one I put our anniversary on. And I like these boxes. I like how it adds like the presents in the lower left and then some, like a color bar at the top of the box, but it's just dot grid in the middle, so there actually isn't, there's a lot of space to write. You know, it's not a checklist, there's not a big quote here, it's not a super decorative only box, but it just adds a little bit of something while leaving you plenty of writing space. Then I added 1 more checklist box down on Saturday. Since I had one, oh, I don't have it up yet. I'm going to add 1 to Saturday and 1 to Sunday so that I could have some space for day-specific to-do lists. And here the little hexagons come in. What are these, you guys? What are they? They are so small. I put them here because I thought maybe I could make a little cluster that might look cute in the corner. I don't end up liking how it looks, and I don't know what I'm going to write in them. I have no idea. They're so small. Maybe there are other things I could have done with them, but I don't really know. I don't feel like I've seen anyone use them. So if you have ideas for other ways to use these little tiny hexagons, definitely let me know down in the comments, because I don't know what to do with them. I feel like I can't write in them. I don't know. I'm going to try it this week, but I know I still have a few left, and if I can have an alternate idea for these, that would probably be better than this weird little cluster I've put over on Sunday. And that's because I felt like I needed to fill that space, but I definitely didn't. But whatever, it worked out. Then on Sunday, I add this offset checklist box so that I could have a bit more space for to-dos, and I think we are just about done. So I write in a few things, like on Thursday at 4:15 I have a department meeting, or 4 o'clock. I wrote 4 o'clock. I think it's actually at 4:15. And then Thursday was a late start day for my school, which is important because it means that we meet in departments in the morning and we're not meeting with students. Classes are shortened and things like that. So when it happens, I really want to keep that on the front of my mind because it changes the way I plan for a day. But they canceled that, so I end up whiting that out later. And then I added that there is a webinar on the 11th that I might attend. Actually, now that I'm working remote and my schedule is so flexible, I'm actually pretty sure I will attend, because now I'm not teaching right up until the very end of the day, which is when this webinar starts at 3 p.m. I think that my last class is at like 2 o'clock or something, my last live class, which means that I can transition to that event fairly easily. But this is my spread. So I'm going to add here on the sidebar that this is for the Plannable December Challenge with the prompt cookies and cocoa. And that is it for this spread. So the more I look at it, the more I like it, but it is definitely a lot. There's definitely a lot going on. But if you've made it this far, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye!